This program is designed for employees of small service providers in the federal transportation industry. It will help you serve persons with disabilities appropriately. Most people with disabilities travel independently. Your practical assistance can support this. Let's hear from them what they need. Richard is a person who uses a wheelchair. His wheelchair is specially made to accommodate his needs. He travels on business. Let's find out what he needs from service providers.
I like people to just treat me naturally, treat me as I am, just like they would like to be treating themselves, I guess. Normally, when it comes to transfer, I prefer to do my own transfers. I am able to do my own transfers if I have the proper equipment and if there's a little bit of supervision around. Because then I can do the transfer more safely and with less trauma to my body, I find, because I get easily neck pain and things like that. But what I do find is that it can still be done with, as an example, with two people. What's important, though, they have to ask me the questions, and obviously I have to give them the instruction. They have to give me the chance to give them all the proper instruction, and then once we all know what we're talking about and we all know, like they all know exactly what to do, then we can go ahead and proceed with the transfer.
Brian has a cognitive disability. He also travels by plane and train to visit family.
I travel a lot. The people at the airport help me. The airport is really big, and I do need a wheelchair to help me to get to the airplane.
Alan has a visual impairment. He has never had any sight and has used a service animal for over 25 years. He travels for both business and pleasure. Let's find out what he needs from service providers.
Individual people sometimes do things a little differently. Sometimes some people like to some people like to have their guide dogs, for example, just follow the person who's guiding them. And I will do that if, for example, my wife and I are traveling. She's also blind and she carries a cane. Because my dog can see what's going on, he can follow whoever's guiding her. So the person doesn't have to guide me. The dog will take care of that. But if I'm by myself, often what I really prefer is to just take the person's left elbow so that I can heel the dog and let the person guide me. I think the big thing that makes an experience like that work is making sure that people ask before they do anything if they're really not sure. It's very likely that because of the infrequency of guiding someone who's blind, it's quite possible that an employee may very easily forget how. There's absolutely no shame in asking how to go about it, and the person then is in better control of the situation and he can explain how he wants that sort of thing to be handled.
Persons with learning disabilities also have challenges when traveling. Let's hear about their concerns from Jeanette.
Well, really, I do have problems sometimes when I go to the airport or the train station and ask questions at the information desk, because I have problem processing information. It's difficult for me to listen and also get the information all right together and write it down on a paper. I have problem listening and writing at the same time, and I can't remember what you're telling me. I understand the first information and the last one. I don't remember or integrate what's in the middle. So I have to write little notes. I don't write phrases, just words to know where I'm going, but I have to be very precise. And I ask of people of being very precise because people sometimes get impatient, and that increase the stress. It's not a stress disorder. It doesn't have anything to do with that. But processing a thought can create stress. And when people are not going to be patient, it doesn't help. So if people are nice and they smile and say, "Oh, take your time, we're going to help you," it helps a lot.
So, while persons with disabilities are very similar to other travelers, they also have some special requirements. The next sections in your manual will show you how to assist persons with disabilities. Now, pause the video and return to your manual.